All right, it's district breakdown time. We are doing 17-6A, and we're joined by Matt Harris, our Inside High School Sports Insider. Let's talk a little bit about this district. Man, this district had a lot of freshman quarterbacks starting last year. When I say a lot, maybe just two, but to me that seems like a lot for a COVID year. But what do you think about the district this year?
Yeah, you mentioned the two freshman quarterbacks. One at Cy Creek was second team all-district, and Jersey Village quarterback Adam Tran was honorable mention. So those teams are going to be set for next year, and really the long term at quarterback, having two outstanding freshman quarterbacks in the district. Now, obviously, the big team to watch is Cy Fair, 10-2 last year, perfect through district. Lost to Bridgeland at the end of the year in believe it or not, a inter-CFISD but still non-district game. And then, of course, went on to lose to Tompkins in the playoffs. But Cy Fair and Memorial, I think, really stood out to me last year as teams who really excelled in this district. Memorial was 7-3, lost to Lamar in round one, but they returned some young talent as well.
Yeah, you talked about Cy Fair that losing, of course, L.J. Johnson, who kind of limped through last season. He was off and on injury-wise. But is there any other players that we could kind of keep an eye out on in 17-6A?
Yeah, so obviously Cy Fair is the team to watch, and so you look at who they're returning. They're going to miss L.J. Johnson. They're going to miss quarterback Carter Cravens, both who graduated. But they return tight end Cooper Stevens, who will be a sophomore next year, who was an all-district player as a freshman, and linebacker Hunter Warren. And this is also one of the best teams in the Houston area in terms of just how consistent they are as a winning program, talent replacement, all of that. So I think – despite the fact that Cy Fair has some questions as to who might step up, I think they're maybe more well-equipped to replace that talent than perhaps other teams might be. Now, speaking of those other teams, Memorial, I'm looking at wide receiver Kyle Siblick had a great year last year. Cy Creek, we mentioned soon-to-be sophomore quarterback Brad Jackson, who was second-team all-district as a freshman. And then Jersey Village with Adam Tran had a great year as well. And then I'll mention Stratford as well. They returned wide receiver Hawkins Pauly and defensive back Anthony Kuhel, who had a great year last year.
It should be a tight district. I can't wait to see it. I kind of got my eye on the Falcons of Jersey Village too, because they do bring back the sack leader too, Landon Suarez. So should be interesting to see who's gonna. Is this the time for somebody to jump at Cy Fair? We'll see. I appreciate you coming on, and 18-6 days next week.
Yes, sir.